Yeah, baby. Holy Johnny Jigs. Welcome to Saturday morning. Wonderful time of the year.
Sing it, Eric.
To my right is Joe Hector. He looks so darn queer. Happy to be here. It's the most gayest time to be here.
We're going to get bumped off the radio for that?
Welcome to Johnny Stabile. Our special guest is back on set with JohnnyJigs.com. Johnny, good morning, brother.
Good morning.
You brought a stash, didn't you, man?
I did. I'm glad to be back. And
Toys.
Glad to bring a stash.
Man, good stuff, dude. Can't wait to see what you got unwrapped there.
I will definitely like to tell you guys what this is about.
You're busting out some new lures for the new year, maybe?
There's a there's
Really?
some stuff we got a lot going on.
Got a little
going
secret
on.
weapons there you may bust out, man?
There's a chance, but definitely.
Did you see what
excited.
Johnny got me for Christmas?
I'd tell you what Johnny should have got you was a new hat. What are
Yeah,
what?
dude, what is that?
are
You can't even see
wearing?
your face. You
What
look
do you
like
mean?
some.
We like that, Steve.
This looks good. It's like it's
According to who?
It's a winter
Who says it looks good?
It looks
Tundra.
like you're wearing a
Look who made
space
it.
helmet, man.
sponsor, SA. They made it for me. Customized
Oh, okay. We do love SA.
for the tournament series.
It looks like a space helmet and you're flying to Uranus. Johnny Stabile, our great friend.
Johnny!
You guys know each other, Johnny?
Oh yeah,
You and Johnny
Yep,
Stabile?
Johnny was in the shop the other day. Actually.
No way.
Got his first clown with him.
with his fiance. Came in. Yep.
So it's a little family affair going on.
Yeah.
You all know each other,
Yeah.
huh? Johnny, good morning, buddy.
Good morning. How y'all doing today?
Great. We got our friend Johnny Stabile back with JohnnyJigs.com, back on the set, live and in color. And he apparently said you walked in a couple days ago with the fiance and we're buying some stuff, huh?
Yeah, I actually fished yesterday, and I caught a bunch. I have a bunch of pictures to send Johnny. I caught a bunch of peacocks on slow pitch jigs yesterday.
that is awesome.
which
Dude, that
I
is
have
sick.
said, which I have said in the past, hey, have outfished live bait, and I did outfish two other guys on my boat yesterday, both friends.
Damn.
I
Not
outfished
that
them
bad.
on vertical jigs, versus them fishing live bait. It was pretty awesome. The bite was real slow, this whole week with the weather being cold like this.
Yeah.
It definitely slowed the bite down, but it didn't stop me from finding them. I mean, it was pretty awesome. Just fishing in 10 feet of water, pitching around some of the shallow structure and those fish reacting to just,
Are they
a couple of
Are they
couple of jigs.
smaller jigs, Johnny, that flutter like a regular jig would do?
Yeah, like 20 grams, 40
Do
grams.
they flutter as well, the same flutter?
Yes. Yep. Small little hooks, and Johnny came in the shop, and I was like, "Take these, Johnny, and let me know what you think." And
We talked about this
Yeah.
for a year.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when we were all together at the exotic tournament, we were talking about it that we all knew they would be really effective out there.
I wonder if you'll see more, Joe, in your tournament coming up, more guys using jigs.
Well, that's the whole
Versus
point.
live
Yeah,
bait.
that's why we started talking about it, to get more people involved in that. And it's new. Like, nobody's doing it.
Yeah.
This is the only state where you can come and catch these type of fish.
Yeah.
So you add those together,
yeah.
it's a winner.
No, I
Well-
really think Johnny is like pioneering this.
Yeah,
Like,
he's the man.
Yeah.
He broke that news to us about a year ago that he's using a jig to catch peacock. I'm going like, what?
Yeah.
And now it's like getting more common, I guess, because maybe the show's putting it out there, Joe. Or
Tipping
people
Johnny's
off, I don't
using
know.
them. Yeah, man.
Right?
He's doing well.
Johnny, so how does this happen? Like you're saying they're down 10 foot. So you set up on the spot and throw out some live bait first and then put the jig down. I mean, like, what's the sequence of events to get these fish to bite the jig?
Good question.
So, because I was with my good friends yesterday, and by the way, anybody that's listening to the show, you guys have to go check out Johnny's shop. It is right in Pompano Beach, and it's absolutely sick. It's like a boutique slow pitch jigging shop, so definitely got to give them a shout out there.
Yep.
And they're all just great people. But so the technique that I was doing yesterday, so because I was with my friends, we actually fished the Everglades in the morning and we fished Lake Ida in the afternoon. And the reason we did that is because we wanted to try to catch Oscars and peacocks for these guys that are from Georgia. And then in the afternoon, they want to try to catch some bigger peacocks and maybe have a shot at a clown knifefish. Unfortunately, the clown didn't work out. We just didn't have time to fish for it. We were losing daylight with daylight savings. But in the Everglades, there's a lot of really deep ledges in the Everglades, and it'll go from, like a rock being 2 feet deep, and it'll drop off to like 10 feet. And I was actually fishing with a couple, I'm just experimenting. So I'm using all different types of jig shapes and sizes, including the 20-gram Johnny Jigs jig, which actually smoked him yesterday. And just using a bunch of different stuff, which we're going to hopefully work on making a 10-gram jig with Johnny Jigs. And they would smoke it on the way down. I wouldn't even have a chance to jig it a lot of the times. They would just eat it on the way down like a tuna does. Or, you would just pop it once or twice, and then it was on. And I'm telling you, I had 2 guys on the boat fishing live bait yesterday, and I just was wrecking them. Now, one crazy thing, and I did take a picture of this, one crazy thing that happened was we ran over, just with a trolling motor, we ran over a school of crappies, and I dropped the slow, and I've caught a bunch of crappie on slow pitch in the past, but I dropped the jig down because I could get way down faster than these guys were, and I caught 2 before they were ever even able to catch 1. And and I mean, it's just a game changer. This time of the year when it's cold out, the fish are deep. You can catch them. On Lake Ida, we were fishing a canal, and it has a bunch of pipes, culverts, and structure, and all kinds of stuff. And I was literally just flipping, almost like a flipping pitching rig, flipping these jigs up onto these pipes, letting them flutter down, giving them a jig or 2, and it was on. And I was just finding all these fish doing this technique. It was really amazing.
It's amazing when you talk about.
Sorry, Eric. We keep doing that.
It's you and I.
It's our brains.
It's our brains.
We're both like,
we're connected. Spock. Yeah.
You want to go first, or you want me to go?
No, mine wasn't that important. Mine was just kind of a joke.
What's the color schemes that are working the most?
I don't really think that this is just my opinion, but I don't really think the colors make that much of a difference personally. But I was using colors that represented, what we have locally, shad colors.
Thanks.
So,
no pinks?
No, I have not used a pink jig yet, but
I will.
I used a gold one and like a silver with some green and yellow, and it looks like a threadfin shad, which those threadfin shad are peacock candy, but these jigs work pretty good too.
That's awesome, man. Candy, get your candy. Popcorn, Eric, 1925.
I'm not even going to jump it, Joe. I'm just stopping it right there. I'm just not going to bring back the stogie. I'm 3 years old and puffing away at the clown show with Joe the Circus Freak. I'm not going there with that one, okay? I was going to say, though, Johnny's bringing up all these topics to do with grams. I hear the word grams, and grams takes it back to my days in the 80s, man. I did a lot of grams back then. Anyway,
oh my gosh. There goes this show.